Boston is a different deal.
Yeah.
Because Boston is an intensive. Jock usually he's the one who does it. I've been there once and co-coach with him, and I thought it was so much fun,
Yeah.
you know, because of the intensive aspect of it. It's like people. Well, first you have to say that Boston people have balls. They are freaking amazing.
Yeah, they are.
You know, you have so much fun over there.
Yeah.
And the intensive is just crazy. You're there from 10 a.m. until 6, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
and
For 2 days, right? In a row. Yeah.
And it's just about acting.
Yeah.
For 2 days, nonstop.
Yeah, it's fun.
I find that sometimes I go to Toronto, sometimes I go to Boston. Jock is the one who usually goes every month, every week to all of them. But sometimes I go there and it feels just like I've been there every week. Mm-hmm. When you coach people and you've been doing that for a while, it's like you can just work with anybody. It's like you get to know human beings and you know where they're coming from. I don't need time to get to know somebody, you know. And I find that I don't know. Sometimes what changes a little bit is it's a cultural thing sometimes. Mm-hmm. Like I'll see like people in Montreal are very passionate, so they're just gonna throw themselves into something. People in Toronto, they like to prepare more, technically wise. Sometimes a little bit more polished. But I'm just generalizing because you get the crazy passionate people in Toronto and you get the technical, you know, people in Montreal and Boston, and it's people, you know, it's people.
And I think that's important for actors to learn. I mean, we do encourage them, like there's people that'll go from Toronto and go into the Montreal studio for a month or so and stuff like that. We encourage that they do that because it's important that they realize people are people wherever you are, you know? And it's important for an actor to get that because you're going to arrive on a set in, you know, I don't know, Seattle, Washington, okay? And you're going to have all these actors from different parts of the country, and you're going to have to arrive there and just realize we're all people.
And in all those classes, we have people from all over the world. We have people from China, we have people from Spain, we have, you know, people from Italy, we have people from all over the world. Yeah. So it's really fun to work with them all.
Yeah, it is. It's also, one of the things we haven't mentioned is that in Straeon, it's important that the two of us constantly keep working as artists as well, not just coaches. To me, that would, I don't understand, I couldn't just be a coach. I don't think I'd offer as much to the students as somebody who is out there still acting, still directing, still writing, and I think both of us are committed to constantly be doing that. It's also, you have to, because the industry is changing so quickly, you kind of have to be out there and realize what all these new cameras are doing and how we're using 3 cameras now instead of just 1, and how we light things different. And our audience is really sophisticated. Isabel described how you have to go in there and just have fun. You have to let go. You have to trust that, okay, I've done my research. I've done whatever I need to do to get ready for somebody to say action. And that's different for every actor. You have to be able to drop that. You have to get out of the way and allow yourself to go to that creative spot or whatever you want to call it. And just, you know, create something that's never been done before. That's your job. Not to recreate something that you've been working on for a week. Getting them to trust that, because the audience, I'll tell you, that's all they want to see, is that authentic, truly in the moment, you know, connected like their life depends on this other person, and just going and doing incredible things.
Yeah.
The days, the audience is, you know, it doesn't buy a lot of the techniques we used to, well, not us, but people used to do in years past, you know, these substitution or emotional recall and any of these things. The audience is too wise now. You detach from the reality of that character in that situation. The audience immediately detaches from you. And that's the thing that's changed in 5 years. It's a huge difference for actors.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage nowadays to be an actor.
A lot of courage,
because you have to walk in there with your heart open and go, you know, and tell that story.